Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's a little different from my last few videos that I posted, and something that's definitely delayed. But as you can already tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about the decision I made on where to go to college after I transferred from community college. But before I get into the decision, let's rewind back just a little bit. So about a week ago, No, I'm just kidding. But about a year ago, I visited 4 colleges that I was considering transferring to outside of my community college, and those 4 were USF, USD, SDSU, and UC Irvine. And if you guys haven't seen those videos already, I'll link those down in the bio below so you guys can check them out and watch them yourself. But long story short, I came in thinking that I was gonna really like SDSU, and comes to think of it, I didn't really like SDSU as much as I thought I would. And the school that I actually really liked the most was actually UC Irvine. So out of those 4, the only colleges that I ended up applying to was USF and UC Irvine. There were 2 other schools that I applied to, was UCSD and SF State. Those were kind of my 4 options on depending on whether or not I got into, those were going to be my 4 options on deciding where I wanted to go to for college. So fast forward just a little bit from that point on, and the acceptance letters did get sent out. I did not get into UC Irvine, so that kind of eliminates that. I did get into USF, I did get into San Francisco State, and I did get into UCSD. So the pool of options isn't very big, but the options that I was given are very good schools to kind of consider for myself. And before I tell you guys my decision, I'll have you guys kind of guess up in the top corner over here on what my school decision was, all right? And the final decision that I made to go to for college was San Francisco State University. So you're probably thinking to yourself, like, where the hell did SF State come from? Why SF State, and why didn't you go to USF or UCSD? So to answer the first question, SF State was my fallback option. It was kind of like everyone needs a backup option, and that was kind of like the backup option. Since I live in the Bay Area, the chances of us getting to SF State is much higher than anyone else transferring from, I don't know, like let's say Las Vegas or something. We do have a higher chance of getting into there since we are very local, and it is super close to my house. So as it was my fallback option, it definitely wasn't my first option to pick for college in the beginning, but I decided to pick SF State over USF and UCSD for actually a couple of reasons. So a few factors that kind of went into me picking that over the 2 other schools was my major and the kind of education that I was going to get. 2 was the debt that I was going to accrue over time that I'm going to be attending this college. And 3, what's going to happen after college. So if you guys did watch my previous videos, my major is actually business management. So it's nothing too crazy, nothing too like strenuous wise. So it wasn't really much of my major kind of deciding where I was going to go. It was mostly just the kind of education that I was going to get when picking the college. This is just my personal opinion, so don't get your feathers ruffled over this. But since I'm majoring in business, I don't think it's necessary for me to go to a top-end college just for a bachelor's degree. If I was going for like a PhD or a master's degree, then I would be like, all right, let me kind of consider USF, let me kind of consider UCSD, let me kind of consider those top-end schools, but I'm only going for my bachelor's degree. Let's say if I was like a nurse, trying to be a nurse, or let's say I was trying to be a lawyer, then I'd probably be like, all right, I want to go to a college that's gonna get me recognized by the top law firms, even the top hospitals. So I want to go to the best college possible. So for my career path, I want to own multiple businesses. I want to start multiple businesses, and I don't really need a degree to do that. To be honest, I don't even need to go to school for this, but the reason that I'm doing it is because I want to learn the foundations of owning a business, starting a business, and just kind of make connections anywhere I can. Whether that be in class or just walking around campus or even joining a club. I feel like I can do that at SF State. I'm not saying that I can't do that somewhere else, but like the cost of tuition at UC Irvine and UCSD compared to SF State is much more than SF State. So then that kind of leads me into the next point of the debt that I'm going to accrue if I did decide to go there for the next 2 years. So thankfully for me, my parents offered to pay for my tuition while I was in school. But knowing me and me being the person that I am, I kind of like paying for stuff myself. Like even though as little as paying for my lunch or as much as paying for my own car, I like to pay for that myself and not put that on anyone else to pay for, because I want it to be mine. And let's say I were to transfer down to UC Irvine, which was my first choice. My schedule will be tailored around going to class, doing homework, and going to work. So, and the main reason for me transferring down was to kind of get that college experience. And how am I gonna kind of fit like me going to, I don't know, like different kinds of parties here and there, events like that, when after class I'm like, hey, like I gotta head to work, sorry, I'm out. The option for me to go to work was very limited if I did transfer down there. And the last point I want to make is post-college. So like I mentioned before, my goal is to own multiple businesses, start multiple businesses. So is it necessary for me to get this degree? Probably not. Will my degree help me get closer to my end goal? Maybe, I don't know. So the uncertainty is a little scary, but I don't think moving down to Southern California for college would have helped me get closer to my goal than it would to stay local at SF State. But I may be totally wrong, and I don't know, could have been the next Jeff Bezos or the next Elon Musk if I went to UCSD. I don't know. We will never know. But I'm actually pretty content with the decision I made, just because SF State is still a very good school. The name wise is always something that comes up when someone asks me, like, what happens when you get put in an interview with someone who has the same qualifications as you, but they went to a better name college. And I'm like, that's cool, but the name of the college will only get you to the interview. You are gonna be ultimately the one that's gonna get you the job when college is all over. Like, because you went to Stanford, because you went to Berkeley, because you went to Irvine, USF, SF State, blah, 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 etc., etc. The name is only gonna get you to the interview. Like, they're gonna see that on your resume that you graduated from that school, but ultimately they're looking for that person, and you have to take control of what you can control. Go into the interview, don't let your school kind of determine what worth you are, and don't let someone tell you that you're worth less because you went to this school compared to this school. It's ultimately your decision, and just as long as you're happy with the decision you made, don't look back, because it's just gonna haunt you and it's just gonna mess you up here. You might think it's not a good decision right now, but 5 years down the line, you might think that this is the best decision you've ever made in your life. So just let it play out and everything will work out just fine. So yeah, SF State is where I'm currently at right now, and I'm gonna be there until 2021, until I graduate. Hopefully not any longer. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below where you guys plan to attend for college. If you guys enjoyed this video, give this video a big thumbs up. And if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel down below. And yeah, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, don't touch your face, don't touch anyone else. Stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next video.